Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I've got some really great videos to talk about today, so let's get right into it. To kick things off, Vin from Hoonigan released a video called "Is Modifying Your Car Worth It? Dollar versus Horsepower Testing." Check out this clip.
Cool part is Kevlar doors, so
crazy.
Yeah, and the windows still roll up and down.
I'm going to show some more clips, but in this video, Vin breaks down if mods are worth it, and you have to watch to the end because the results are really surprising. He compares a stock GT3 RS against a full bolt-on GT3 RS and a fully built street cup car build by BBI, who has been on the DDE channel. The stock GT3 RS is exactly that, stock, aside from tint and a spoiler riser.
It's pretty raw and rough and pretty visceral from the factory.
This car actually has a problem on the dyno that the owner ends up resolving later, so it was really down on power during the testing. The full bolt-on GT3 has $30,000 in mods just in parts. Crazy Porsche tax on this one. The BBI car has over $100,000 in mods easily, including a very unusual clutch pedal sequential shifter. Here is a clip of this.
The gearbox is a little jumpy.
Well, yeah, and the throttle's a little tight.
Yeah.
Let's pull the a little more gas and then pull the lever.
Oh God, this is.
Yeah,
oh my Lord, this is so sick.
Yeah, that's what mentally messes with you.
You built a race car for the
downshift.
street. Clutch.
Now, this highly modified street cup car is a customer car, but Batim tells Vin to go ahead and run it out on second gear and watch the clip of Vin's reaction here.
Why not second gear?
Oh my God, those downshifts are insane.
Now, the juicy part of this is at the end of the vid. Vin takes an honest look at how great these cars are at being street cars versus the value of the mods. The crazy thing here is that even down on power with a problem, the stock GT3 RS finishes incredibly high compared to the modified cars, only missing a single point from having a perfect score. Go over, check the video out. If you like Porsches or stock versus modified comparisons, I promise you won't be disappointed. Next up, we have another DDE video, and this one is about Mike Essa and his 1200 horsepower AMG build. Now, we've been following Mike on this build, and we know that he has spent $65,000 on the engine and turbo build, but there is a problem with the exhaust not flowing freely, causing the car to sound and drive like it just can't breathe. Check out this clip of him driving it at the block.
What do you think, Tim?
It sounds very plugged up, and you can hear the...
Yeah.
In the video, he comments how great it drove with no exhaust on it, and how it cooked even while driving it easy during the break-in. Now with the exhaust on, it is flat. It won't build boost, and you can see the disappointment on Mike's face. To sort out this issue, Mike installs a Valvetronic exhaust, and it makes a massive difference. Here is an after clip.
Dude, what a difference, man. Whoa. That woke this car up so much, just that one thing.
Now, unfortunately, this video was short-lived as the car actually locked up the rear wheels while on a test run.
Transmission malfunction. Stopped. Well, it stopped it for me. It literally locked up the tires. And I was like, whoa.
Dude, it's a good thing we weren't like actually driving at high speed.
Yeah.
Mike goes on to explain that the shop that built the engine warned him that these transmissions are only good to about 900 horsepower, and we can see how he feels about things in this clip.
Good news is that used transmissions for these things are only like $20,000, so no big deal, right? It's coming out of Dave's salary.
Now, Mike is no stranger to highly modified cars, so he knows and admits in the video that modifying cars causes things to fail, So let's hope that it's nothing too major to keep the car down and off the road. Speaking of breakage, Sam Crack released a video called "I Fell for the Auction Corvette Scam and it Nearly Cost Me $30,000." As someone who has been burned at auctions myself, this video was super annoying to watch. The car was misrepresented, had hidden damage, the wrong engine, and loads more wrong with it. After fighting over an appointment time, he ended up having to get a local shop to pick up the car and go through the car before it was ever delivered, and just a host of things that the average person would not be able to arrange and execute. When they started reporting issues to the seller and to the auction provider, his concerns were immediately shut down. The auction sided with the seller numerous times and even entered into arbitration, which failed. It is one roadblock after another. He got extremely lucky in the end, and it's not the kind of luck that a normal person can count on. Fortunately for him, this car had a deal shield guarantee due to the reported condition of it, being so nice, and very few cars fit into this description. He was able to leverage that to return the car. Even though a ton of issues were found where the car was misrepresented, they still were resistant to honor that guarantee. And Sam Crack even mentioned that he eventually got a refund. Like I said before, the average person cannot count on this, and in the case of a normal user without this buyback guarantee, the buyer would be completely on their own, out the money, with a huge loss. I cannot stress this enough. Buying cars from auction is always a gamble, and after buying several myself, I will avoid auction cars going forward, no matter how sweet the deal may be. It's just not worth it. That's about all I have for today. So remember to like the video if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you want to see more headlines in the future. Thank you, my friends, and I'll see you in the next video.